The Houston Rockets trade up with the Oklahoma City Thunder to select Alperen Sengun, number 16 overall, here in the first round of the 2021 NBA Draft.
Houston Rockets fans should be elated and thrilled with this selection. You get Jalen Green is going to be a bona fide scorer from day one. Also, now you get Alperen Sengun in this trade up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now you get your big man and you get your scoring threat on the wing. Sengun is an analytical darling, and as a teenager in the Turkish Super League, which is one of the best international leagues in the world, won MVP, put up stupid numbers north of 19 points per game, almost averaged a double-double. My one concern with him is this. In the modern-day NBA, you love your big men to be able to stretch their games out to the three-point arc. He didn't attempt that many three-point shots, playing with Besiktas in the Turkish Super League. But over time, is he going to be able to develop that outside shot? Potentially. And if Sengun is able to do that, he has the potential to be one of the best prospects in this draft class. His touch around the rim is beautiful. He's also a very good passer. Reminds me a lot in that regard of a guy like Nikola Jokic. Behind the back passes from the low and high post. Defensively, he's going to be picked apart in pick and rolls as well as down low by some more athletic big men. And I don't think he's going to be a good defensive player in his NBA career. So now you got Jalen Green, who's going to be able to score it a lot. Alperen Sengun, who's going to be able to score it a lot as well. Both of those guys lacked defensive prowess, but offensively, you get two young studs, both teenagers, who are going to be able to be, in my opinion, franchise building blocks for a team that got fleeced in that James Harden deal with no immediate player assets back. Luckily, in the draft, they get Jalen Green as well as Sengun.
So you take Sengun here. How do you like his fit next to Christian Wood, a guy who I still think is young enough and should be a part of the future as well?
I like it, and you also have Kevin Porter Jr., right?
Yep.
So Stephen Silas, after the disastrous year last year that he had to endure, probably is so happy that he gets to hit the reset button after that experiment with James Harden and Russell Westbrook. That was just a disaster. I mean, Russ didn't even play for the Rockets. James Harden came into camp fat, looking like Santa Claus, and he ends up getting traded away. Now Stephen Silas, who I actually think is a very good X's and O's coach, has a couple of young studs who he can rebuild with. And the Rockets, for me, a very exciting young team now.
Now, we don't know the trade details as of yet when it comes to Houston moving up to 16 with Oklahoma City, but they've drafted two good players, Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun. Grade the Rockets draft so far. Scale it from 0 to 100. 2 future firsts. The details coming in, 2 future firsts per Adrian Wojnarowski for Alperen Sengun. So those are the trade details. Scale the draft so far, 0 to 100. How do you feel about the Rockets draft so far?